Listen up, 12s. The Emerald City is buzzing today because our brand new coaching staff is quietly working in the lab right now. We all know building a tough defense in the PNW requires finding those hidden gems who are willing to grind in the trenches. While the rest of the league is sleeping on the bottom of the depth chart, our front office is making sneaky moves to ensure nobody gets comfortable at Lumen Field. A very interesting roster swap just happened, and it proves our head coach is demanding absolute perfection from every single spot. Alright, Seahawks fans, let's dive into some immediate roster adjustments as head coach Mike Macdonald continues to mold this team in his image. The Seattle Seahawks officially announced a transaction this week that highlights the constant competition and shifting landscape at the bottom of the roster. We've signed linebacker Power Echols, and to make room, waived Joseph Vaughn. This move is part of the ongoing process of finding the right fits for our new scheme. Power Echols comes to us as an undrafted player, having previously spent time with the Chicago Bears and Houston Texans. He was a high-volume defender and a respected leader during his collegiate career with the North Carolina Tar Heels, serving as a 3-year starter and team captain. His college stats are impressive. In his final 3 seasons, he racked up 282 total tackles, 174 solo tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 9 pass breakups, 3 interceptions, and 3 forced fumbles. He's known as a durable, productive player capable in coverage and able to read plays early. While he might not be the most explosive playmaker, the expectation is for him to be a reliable special teams contributor and capable defender. Joseph Vaughn, on the other hand, was only signed by us less than a week ago in a similar move, taking a roster spot previously held by J. Marcus Weston. And this is the part that gets me, as Seattle Seahawks fans, seeing this constant revolving door at the bottom of the depth chart. It's a clear signal that Coach Macdonald and the front office are looking for immediate impact and the perfect match for the team's vision. We are a brand new channel pushing toward our first 1,000 subscribers, and every single person who joins this community helps us keep going. While we've heard about Ecole's impressive college production, the internal assessment reveals a clear understanding of his specific limitations, particularly his admitted lack of explosive plays and shifting ability in coverage. This isn't an isolated incident. It's a calculated continuation of head coach Mike Macdonald's intense drive to mold the roster to his specific vision, especially concerning the lower tier positions. Think about it this way. The organization has a recent track record of successfully identifying these kinds of opportunities. Just look at how linebacker Drake Thomas, safety Ty Okada, and wide receiver Jake Bobo, all previously undrafted, have either become starters or crucial rotational contributors on our team. This strategy reflects a consistent approach we've seen in recent times, a willingness to develop talent even if it means rapid adjustments. Vaughn's swift departure just days after joining clearly underscores the urgency for immediate fit and performance within this revamped system. The front office operates with an understanding that only one preseason game has been played, giving any player, even someone like Vaughn, a chance to make an impression elsewhere for a practice squad spot. However, for those brought in, like Echols, the message is clear. Impress and be consistent from day one because the bottom of this roster is truly a meritocracy. Behind closed doors, our coaches are not seeking explosive playmakers in every single role, but rather reliable, disciplined performers who execute the scheme. This methodical approach ensures that every single player on the 53-man roster, down to the final spots, is a perfect fit for Macdonald's intricate defensive and special teams philosophy. Now, let's pivot from the mechanics of this transaction and truly examine what this roster shift signifies for our Seahawks as we approach the season. This immediate commitment to roster fluidity at the bottom of the depth chart truly matters, because it underlines head coach Mike Macdonald's unwavering focus on creating optimal team chemistry and functional versatility across all 53 spots. It's about ensuring every single piece aligns with the new system during these critical early weeks of preseason. This move immediately injects fresh competition into the linebacker room, particularly for those crucial special teams roles and backup spots. Echols, known for his field vision and consistency, offers another option for the team's defensive approach, prioritizing reliable execution. For Joseph Vaughn, it means another chance to impress elsewhere with more preseason games ahead. The financial implications for this type of swap are minimal, reinforcing that these are purely performance-driven decisions. With upcoming preseason games, Power Eccles will have an immediate opportunity to showcase his capabilities in live game action. His performance will be under intense scrutiny, particularly his ability to cover effectively and contribute on special teams. This meticulous roster optimization ensures that when the regular season begins, our Seahawks are fielding the most cohesive and tactically sound unit possible, providing critical depth to withstand the rigors of a long season. Now here's the thing. While a single depth signing may appear minor, these relentless adjustments reflect a broader strategy designed to fortify the entire team. It underscores a commitment to leaving no stone unturned in preparing for our formidable NFC West rivals, where every detail matters for victory. The strongest argument for Seattle's commitment to this roster fluidity, highlighted by the arrival of Power Eccles, truly lies in head coach Mike Macdonald's absolute dedication to acquiring highly cerebral, fundamentally sound football players who thrive on disciplined execution. Eccles' background as a collegiate captain and his knack for reading plays early suggest a high football IQ, a trait invaluable for Macdonald's complex defensive schemes and for reliable special teams contributions where assignments are critical. This isn't just about finding warm bodies. It's a strategic move to infuse the bottom of the roster with intelligent, dependable individuals who reduce mental errors and embody the new identity this team is building. However, the inherent risk in such a rapid, revolving door approach, where Joseph Vaughn is waived within days and Jamarcus Weston before him, is the potential for a lack of true cohesion or sustained player development among those vying for the final spots. While it cultivates intense competition, it can also create an environment where players struggle to fully invest. Knowing their tenure could be fleeting, potentially impacting the overall depth if injuries force these rapidly cycled players into more significant roles without adequate time to gel. Teams across the league, especially those undergoing significant philosophical shifts like ours, understand that this constant evaluation of prospects such as Eccles, Vaughn, and Weston is simply the price of finding perfect fits, often recognizing that many of these players are just trying to get a fair shot after limited opportunities elsewhere. Therefore, combining this latest roster shuffle with the strategic insights we've discussed, a clear blueprint for the Seattle Seahawks' trajectory over the coming seasons begins to emerge. This relentless pursuit of precise fits, exemplified by both the acquisition of Power Eccles and the departure of Joseph Vaughn, signals head coach Mike Macdonald's unwavering commitment to cultivating a culture of high performance and absolute tactical alignment. It's not simply about filling spots. It's about establishing a deep talent pool where every player must prove their immediate utility and fit within complex schemes. This methodical churn at the bottom reflects a proactive strategy to avoid complacency and foster internal competition, ensuring that only the most prepared and adaptable athletes contribute to Seattle's long-term success. This approach builds sustained excellence, instilling foundational toughness and mental fortitude. As loyal Seahawks fans, we should embrace this approach with both anticipation and a pragmatic understanding of the modern NFL. This isn't the sentimental era of holding on to players for potential. It's a bold, decisive move towards assembling a squad perfectly tailored to Macdonald's vision. We can feel confident that every player earning a spot has genuinely earned it through rigorous evaluation. The part fans are not ready for is the reality that this constant evaluation means frequent goodbyes, even to players we just met. But it's a necessary ruthlessness for building a consistent winner. This ensures the team remains dynamic and responsive, maximizing every opportunity. So, looking ahead, do you believe Power Eccles will make an immediate impact on special teams or defense this season? If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.